train till 1, 2 a.m. and then I'd do my dissertation that I'd had to finish off at university till 4 a.m, go to sleep 9 a.m. and wake up at 9, do it all again 6 days a week for 50 quid a day. But it's only to try and help
it was that or stay at home or we lose
better
everything.
than staying at home,
you know,
putting my hair out.
Yeah. We used to just turn money round in, but we must have earned a bit of money because one week I think we sold about 200 grams worth of meat.
Yeah.
Did you?
Nothing, yeah.
In 1 week?
Who are you selling it to?
Houses.
Why was I only getting 50 quid?
Now, obviously, it was during COVID when you sort of blew up online, wasn't it, on TikTok? And
just after. Yeah, we worked our socks off over COVID.
Oh,
nearly lost our house, nearly lost our business.
So what was your business? The cheese selling?
Cheese, yeah. We sell cheese wholesalers.
Right.
So we sell cheddar cheese.
I don't even like cheese.
Neither did my dad, who started the business 40 odd years or 50 years ago.
Yeah. What made him start it if he doesn't like it?
He used to store and transport. And then he said, well, if I'm doing that, I might as well sell it because you only earn money when you sell things.
Yeah.
And listen, I've been doing it 30 odd years.
I read that you did 30 tons of cheddar a week.
Listen to this, right? I've just realised how mad the whole thing was. We used to get tons of cheese in, 20 tons a week or something like that.
Yeah, on average, about 20 tons.
And then it comes in blocks. And it's all packaged up. We could have just got it all packaged up, but no, we cut the cheese up and we put it in our own packaging.
Yeah, because
taking
that's
it out
where
of the
you're
original
taking
packaging.
the profit away from yourself if you let someone else do it.
Right.
Why are we cutting
earn the
cheese up
money
to then
if
just
you do the
repackage
graph.
it up and then send it back out? It's not being cut into anything smaller.
In the end,
It's in a packet. We're taking it out of that packet, putting it in our own packet.
and the cheese company is still going.
Right.
JaackMaate, who were one of our biggest supplier,
Yeah.
they supported us through thick and thin when we was in desperate trouble.
Right.
Lockdown, when everything was shut, and they
kept our loan
supported us.
open,
They kept us going. And so now they're sort of doing it on our behalf. And,
What's the best cheese in the world then, Big John?
I just like an extra strong, mature cheddar.
What's the worst cheese?
Anything.
Worst cheese. I don't like a runny, smelly cheese.
No? Or a blue cheese?
still-
Can you do blue cheese?
Can
Can
cheese
you?
on a pizza, like mozzarella, that's fine because it doesn't
Same
really
here.
taste.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can beat a vintage cheddar where it's crumbling on a nice cracker with a bit of piccalilli.
You can.
Bang.
Oh,
Or a nice bit of bread.
I can't do it. I can't do cheese.
A lot of
like
people
it.
can't, but a lot of people can.
There come a
for it.
point, right, and I was saying, we were selling it, and you're selling a pallet of cheese, which is worth about £4,000 or £5,000.
No, after a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It went up, it like quadrupled in price.
And I was
when
like,
it
how
goes
much
up,
did you make on that? And
can't
he said,
make
oh,
money.
we ain't made no money on it.
Yeah.
What?
Why are we working? What are we doing to work? We didn't make no money on it.
What it is with the cheese,
no money.
with the volume, it's just volume.
Yeah,
turnover.
Right.
So you work on turnover, but just say a ton of cheese used to be £2,000 a ton.
Yeah.
Like at certain points, it went up to £6,000 a ton. So you can't get your margins out of it. Do you know
It's
what I
a
mean?
lot
You
of
can't.
turnover,
so you were
but
doing-
there's no profit.
So how
By
did
the
that make
time
you feel?
we delivered it,
I was working on the van. Then we was doing the meat during lockdown. And we was working like 14, 15 hours days. I was getting up at not early, 9 o'clock.
I used to do
getting
the
up.
early
right.
shift.
And then I'd go on do the deliveries with you to about midnight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like literally in the van for trying to sell this cheese
And all
and
I
turn
could give him
over.
was 50. No, that was the meat. We was doing
Yeah, the meat, sorry. And then I come home, I train in the garden because I was trying to be a professional boxer at this point. I just come back.
What, this is at midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, midnight.
We used to come back at midnight.
About 1 a.m. I'd
I'd
train to, 2 a.m.
have
I'd
a
train.
family meal in the garden.
But I'd train till 1, 2 a.m. and then I'd do my dissertation that I'd had to finish off at university till 4 a.m, go to sleep 9 a.m. and wake up at 9, do it all again 6 days a week for 50 quid a day. But it's only to try and help
It was
keep
that
the
or stay
business.
at home or we lose
Better than
everything.
staying at home,
You know?
putting my hair out.
Yeah.
We used to just turn money round in, but we must have earned a bit of money because one week I think we sold
turned
about
about
200 grams worth of meat.
Yeah.
Did you?
Nothing, yeah.
Um,
In 1 week?
Who are you selling it to?
Houses.
Why was I only
People
getting
went
50
mad.
quid?
I'll tell you what, we still had like debts and bills
Yeah, right.
that we
Oh,
weren't
right, yeah,
earning
yeah.
from our major business, you know?
Yeah.
And
But
we weren't getting any help.
Sundays on them days were like the best days ever, weren't they?
Sundays we had a day off.
Yeah.
All
He
the
had
meat
8
we
bottles of
left
rosé
over.
one day on a Sunday and a bottle of
I drank a
Disaronno.
bottle of Disaronno, a pint in one
I
go.
somehow got him up to our loft. I lifted Big John up to my loft. I don't know how I done it.
Oh, there's a video where I say about look after my dog.
Yeah, where the fuck are my dogs?
Yeah.
Where are my dogs?
You've done,
Fucking love
a
my dog.
pint of this.
Yeah, a bottle.
I can remember
Is
drinking
it a bottle?
and then I woke up in the morning, fucking sick everywhere.
Like, everyone was getting drunk in the
Oh,
garden.
you know-
I weren't
you know when you
drinking,
wake up
but
and
like, I
shaking.
went in the
Yeah.
garden. You was sitting there, Henry was sitting there, William and my mum. They all just crying because you're all drunk. Like, just
They're all
like,
crying?
yeah, because they're just like so happy, you know, so drunk. Like, it's just gone mad. That's what lockdown done to everyone. Went them all
Set a lot of
mental.
people nuts.
So you became this sort of viral sensation almost overnight.
It was after that.
He didn't even know he was on TikTok.
Cut a long story short.
Yeah.
Potsy, Steve Potts,
Yeah.
good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, dad of Freddie and Dan,
Yeah.
Gina and Harry. they invited us out for a meal for their wedding anniversary. And on that day, I'd had a letter through from the bank saying that they're shutting all our accounts down. Don't know why. NatWest, they've done it to thousands of people. And I had an overdraft of them, big overdraft, and we want you to pay this back within 3 months. I said to my wife, what are we going to do? I said, all right, we'll go out for the meal. We'll forget about it. We'll have a nice meal with good friends.
Yeah.
We had a meal. Steve paid for the meal. Thank you very much. Then we went to the Prospector Whitby, a pub where my dad used to drink, God rest his soul. I said, come on, we'll go in here. I'll get you all a drink. I spent more on a drink than he spent on the meal. Went back to our house, ordered a load of Chinese after we've had a massive Italian meal. And I walked in with it, with a box, and went, who wants a fucking Chinese? It's been taped. No plan. It went on the internet. 50 million views worldwide.
So that went like no one said do that, or it went
no.
The best ones are the ones when Henry's my brother,
I didn't know I was being filmed. I went, who wants a fucking Chinese?
Or like it's the ones when he's moaning.
When I'm drunk.
He moans at my mum's burnt dinner.
A week later, I got Big Fred from Fishes. We want you to do a nightclub appearance after your video's gone viral. I went, really? I thought he'd take the mickey. I put the phone down on him. Cut long story short, did my first one in Oxford. Did 2 more with him, and it just bang.
Went to Leeds and he done it at prison.
Leeds, 3,000 people
in there.
Fucking hell.
So it's just him fighting.
So it's literally changed like that then?
Just overnight.
And it's not earning a fortune now, but you're earning a living through that rather than trying to sell cheese on a van.
Like tonight, I've got to go to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
After this, we've got another podcast to do in a Blue Orchid.
Right.
Then I'm driving to Bournemouth. Tomorrow I'm in Bristol.
But it's better than getting up at 4
getting
in the morning.
Getting on the van all day.
Cutting blocks of cheese into 5 kilo bits and then putting it on the van just to
do you love it, or is it a bit annoying?
No, listen, it's good. Like, you get tired sometimes, you know, but it's good. I meet a lot of young people. There's a lot of good young people out there. Young people get a lot of bad press, but there is a lot. Cut long story short, I was in Bristol once, sitting down, having a little break, and all this big American football team come over to me. All big youths, all big blokes.
Yeah.
All from like inner city.
Yeah.
You know, all like, and I thought, hold up.
Chavas? Are they Chavas?
No, these were proper mean blokes, right?
Right, okay.
Come up to
mean
me.
Chavas.
Mean
really,
Chavas.
really friendly. One of them, he said to me, I really want to start boxing. Looked like Mike Tyson, he did. So I really want to start boxing, but the American football team won't let me at the uni. They're going to have a go at me. I said, you do what you want to do. You believe in what you want to do. We've kept in touch. He's had about 3 amateur fights. He's going really well. We're going to bring him down the gym to train with Johnny one day.
Amazing, yeah.
So, you know, when you met that young man, I don't think he had a lot of support at home, and we've kept in touch.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is brilliant because I'm there for my kids. There's a lot of people who haven't got anywhere there for them.
Yeah,
you know
that's quality.
I just said to him, if they're your mates, they'll support you no matter what you want to do.
That's what we like, going into boxing gyms, local boxing gyms, and just giving a little bit back, especially like my old amateur gym, the Brentwood Youth for this now.
Went to my old gym, the Lion in Oxton, went there.
Right.
You know? That's important as well, to do that as well.
Yeah,
you might inspire other kids to come through.
You're spreading a lot of positivity as well. But with the online world, where the positivity comes, there's also a lot of negativity.
I get 100 messages a day, you fat this, you fat that, you're draining the NHS. That's what gets me. I've paid every week into my life for the NHS.
Right.
And I help raise thousands for the NHS. Not that you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I do my bit for the NHS.
Yeah.
And I'm the reason why.
You don't use it.
I don't use it. Touch wood, I don't use it. Hopefully one day I'll just drop down dead, so I will never have to use it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the way I look at life.
Yeah.
And when you get that, but the amount of hate I get, and I sometimes have a go back at them online.
Yeah.
And people say, why are you doing that? It don't bother me, but I do it for people that can't stand up for themselves. Because you're overweight, you get a lot of grief, trust me.
But why are they giving you hate though? I don't get it.
Just because I'm fat. Because I'm hyper-nourished, as I call it.
Because you're enjoying your life.
Yeah.
People don't want it.
You've never hidden away from that. You call yourself Big John. You do videos about eating Chinese.
I used to look like him when I was his age.
Right.
I've been fit.
Yeah.
I've been fat.
You used to play for Leighton Orient, didn't you?
I used to box.
Me. It's when people like the bods, like the 40, 50-year-old bods, who've probably never done no sport when they was young, they're trying to tell him like how you got to be healthy and all that. I don't realise he was a good sportsman when he was young.
Yeah.
He was like the OG who was like playing football and doing boxing when he was young.
I've been healthy. All right, I'm a bit overweight now. A lot of that my own doing. I enjoy food.
A little bit.
All right, a little bit. I've lost 6 stone actually.
Oh, well,
right?
yeah.
I've lost 6 stone.
Yeah.
And now I seem to have hit a bit of a brick wall, so I need a bit of help now.
Too many chickens.
It's not, but like now, tonight,
Yeah.
someone wants to do a podcast, we're going to the Chinese.
Yeah.
Keep getting
We're going
after
to Las
each other.
Vegas on Thursday. First thing we're doing is having a Chinese.
Right.
Because people associate you with the Chinese.
That's it.
It's no excuse.
There was a bit where we were like, should we get a Chinese in? I was like, I bet he gets asked that all the
Well,
time.
there you go.
Like,
You do, but you know,
it's just so like, when it gets put in front of you, it is hard to resist.
Well, this is what I want to talk about. How do you stop yourself from doing it, Johnny? when your
didn't
brand
have-
is.
I-
He's
my
the reason why after a fight
Yeah.
he'll have a week off. He don't drink, John.
I don't do that
But
anymore.
he'll eat
I did
crap.
since
Right.
So
February
I'll
this
be
year.
sitting there and he'll be bringing in
Yeah,
Kentucky.
but
he'll
since
be bringing in
February,
McDonald's.
no, you can't use that excuse anymore.
can.
Since February this year, I don't eat. I've really cleaned up my diet because I was eating good before in
Yeah.
camp,
Calm down, mate. Calm down.
but I've cleaned it all up now. I've got a nutritionist on board. I don't
But
get no
sometimes
pleasure
I
in
think
eating
you
rubbish.
need a bit of shit in you.
Oh, well, so even when you're
know
not
what I
mean?
in
No,
camp,
right.
you'll still just
After
eat.
It's
this-
too much now. I think it's too much. No,
I'm not going to take
too
advice.
healthy, the
I'm not going to
prick.
take advice from you. I'm going to.
Johnny, there's no one to take better.
Am I allowed
advice
to
off
talk
than
on this
him.
or not? Because listen, I'm on the Babbage.
I just think you need to calm down.
After the Babbage fight, I literally had a couple on Saturday and Sunday. I had a couple of burgers, Five Guys, and that's it. I didn't want to eat anymore. Something just clicked in my head. February, March time. I just thought, if I want to be as good as I can be, I can't have the excuse of
I
too much
must
shit,
admit, he's
too
a
much
lot
rubbish.
fitter now. Even like
I couldn't do the
He's not
sparring
training,
rounds like I
he's
used
still
to
fit.
because I'm fueling myself better. And it's about the timing of when you eat and how many macronutrients you're eating and what time do you eat them. It's really
So
important.
what's your day
Hydration.
today? What you eating now then?
At the minute, it's
What have you had today?
today. What did I do? I went to the cafe. I had spinach, rice, chicken wrap. Nothing too. It doesn't have to be too glamorous.
Yeah.
All my electrolyte drinks. I've taken all my probiotics tablets, omega-3, little things like that. The
Right.
1-2%. And I went and had something in the cafe after that. It doesn't have to be like really organic. It's chicken, rice, salad.
Yeah.
That's the basic stuff. Lots of fish, lot of green vegetables, things like that.
But when you get home end of the night, do you never not just think bag of Wotsits, Terry Sugar Orange?
Yeah, that's the hard.
Yeah, look at Big John.
I don't have that in me. The easy way is just don't buy it in my
Yeah.
house. I don't have that. I have a protein bar.
you go around his house, there's nothing worth having. Trust me.
But
Not
I
even got a
think-
girlfriend there, has he?
But for
We won't talk about that.
5 to 10 years, I just got to dedicate myself. And listen, I still go and enjoy myself after a fight. Have a blowout for free.
We're going to Vegas on Thursday, Plaza Hotel, sponsor Johnny. So we'll have an
Big up
Oscars.
Jonathan
We'll have a big
Yeah,
meal
but
on
I
Oscars.
like stuff like that. Steak, lamb,
Yeah.
beef ribs, like.
And do you know what?
Yeah.
Like,
Food like that.
do you know what? When they're cooked properly, you can't beat vegetables.
Right.
Carrots,
Yeah.
leeks, parsnips.
Bit of honey over them and
Yeah,
that, yeah.
no, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Potatoes. When you get a proper roast potato,
Yeah.
there's nothing better.
Roast potato or crispy aromatic duck with pancakes. What are you choosing?
Oh.
Do you know what? Roast potato done well.
What, better than crispy aromatic duck?
So there is something better.